Rains, there have been some concerns about dams flooding in the CSRA.
Tyrone McCoy takes a look at those dams across the two states and how they were affected by this recent downpour. Tyrone.
Well, John, flooding is often a problem when heavy rains are in the area. That rain can cause water in the dams to raise to uncomfortable levels, sometimes causing them to overflow. Well, I caught up with a spokesperson for the Army Corps of Engineers to see how dams in Georgia and South Carolina fare under those conditions. The Atlantic hurricane season is here. That means heightened potential for heavy winds, heavy storms, and heavy rains. South Carolina's Department of Health and Environmental Control is urging dam operators to get ready, saying dam owners who have the ability to lower their water levels should to provide additional storage for anticipated rainfall. Scott Hyatt is Project Operations Manager for both the Savannah Bluff Dam and the Strom-Thurmond Dam.
We'll get an estimate out of there of how much rainfall they think is coming. Of course, you know how the weather can be. It's always just going to be an estimate. They don't know exactly, but we'll look at that, and our water managers down in the Savannah District Office will figure out what they need to do to balance the system.
He says their water plan is balanced, a system he says was built to wade the water in times of heavy rainfall. Now, Hyatt says that dams like the one here at New Savannah Bluff are built with a 5-foot buffer. That means that unless we get more than 5 feet of rain here in the Augusta area, there's little cause for concern of flooding from the Savannah River. With anywhere between 2 and 6 inches of rain from the storm, Hyatt calls this a small episode for the large dams.
We'll catch that water during this event, and then as the rain event recedes and goes away, we will let that water back out to bring everything into balance.
Balancing out the threat of an overflow in the two states.
There's really no chance of that happening in an event like this.
Scott Hyatt tells us that he doesn't expect any dam overflows here in the CSRA from the recent rains. He says flooding incidents have happened in the 1990s, but assured me that impacts were few and far in between since the reservoir was built. In the studio, I'm Tyrone McCoy, WJBF News Channel 6. Kim?